If you have never seen 2001 Space Odyssey, shame on you. Stanley Kubrick's space opera, basically. Very cool movie. So full of symbolism and good versus evil. What are you doing, Dave? That's the line that I remember the most from that movie. I'm ripping your brains out, Hal, because you killed my partner. Spoiler alert. Anyway, happy Monday, everybody. Book review day. And it happens that music is going to be very apropos, and you'll see in a second. First, I'd like to send to our neighbors to the south our respects. September 11th is a date that will live in infamy. 2001, many people lost their lives for no reason, unprovoked and unwarranted attack on the United States, and we grieve with you, and we send our condolences and our sincere sympathies to the families of the victims, and Godspeed everybody. So yeah, onwards and upwards. So the book I'm going to review today is a science fiction book released in 2020. And as I was remembering getting this book, it was about the same time that I was about to release Memoir of a Hockey Nobody, which would change my life drastically. So, but it reminded me of a story that didn't get put in the book, and I just thought I'd share it with you today. The 35 years that I played organized hockey, I firmly believe that I own the world's record of being scored on the most by my own defenseman. I literally believe that that's the case because it happened to me all the time. I could not believe it. Sometimes I would go stretches of 6, 8, 10 games in a row, and I would get a deflection or bounce or something off of one of my defensemen, and yeah, it just seemed to happen all the time. So anyway, this one particular one that sticks with me, and it happened so long ago, I'll bet the defenseman who was involved doesn't even remember. But Hef, if you're out there, this is for you, buddy. We're playing a game and I got a 2-on-1 coming against me. So Hef is skating backwards with his back to me, staying in the middle like he's supposed to. He's trying to block the pass. So the guy with the puck tries to pass the puck over to the other guy, and he muffs it. And so it's just slowly sliding across the front of the slot. And so Hef turns around and is now skating towards me, and he meant to shoot the puck into the corner of the rink. What he accomplished was he shot the puck into the top corner of the net. And I was just absolutely stunned. What just happened? And Hef just had this blank look on his face. He didn't look at me. He didn't say anything. He just did a flyby, did a slow turn around the face-off dot, skated to the bench, sat down, and put his head down. Nobody said anything to him, but luckily we won that game. So Hef, if you're listening, you're forgiven. You're off the hook. So anyway, that's my hockey story for today. Now, the book I'm reviewing, full disclosure, the author of this book, Marcel Barker, is my niece's husband. Now, I don't know if that makes him my nephew-in-law. If somebody could clear that up for me, I never seem to get a clear answer on that. But anyway, he's my niece's husband and is absolutely without a doubt, one of the smartest people I have ever known. And the man is just exceedingly brilliant. And as it turns out, a good writer. Now, having said that, don't take it to mean that I would not rip his book to shreds if I felt it was warranted. Luckily, that's not the case because it would be a little awkward at family functions, but I digress. Now, I don't consider myself a sci-fi guy. So sure, I like Star Wars and Star Trek, Interstellar, Blade Runner, Dune. Any amount of science fiction movies I will watch with pleasure. But I never read science fiction. Arthur C. Clarke, Isaac Asimov, L. Ron Hubbard. None of these famous sci-fi authors have I ever read any of their stuff. I don't remember the last sci-fi book I read. I might have had the read one in high school. Excuse me. Now, the title of this book that Marcel has written is called Sera Storm. Now, the first thing that struck me when I got this book, because I ordered it right away once I realized that Marcel had written a book. I mean, it came out of nowhere, and he didn't tell me. I know, and I Tammy, my niece, just posted it on Facebook, and I said, "What? Marcel wrote a book." So immediately I ordered it. Didn't even know what it was about. Just knew that I wanted to read it. And when I got it, I read the blurb. 8 years ago, Sera Storm was forced to give up on her baby daughter Lonnie for safekeeping. On the run from the Trillium criminal organization, she became a bounty hunter and mercenary for hire, taking jobs where she could, staying low key. On her most dangerous assignment yet, she and Lonnie are suddenly reunited. Sera Storm is a hot headed bounty hunter, a crack shot, and a master of unarmed combat. Being a mother was not something she was prepared for. Now Sera must track down and defeat Zane Mori, a dangerous psychic from Mars, in the war ravaged Sol system, while keeping 8-year-old Lonnie safe from the Trillium soldiers who are hunting them. Sera's mission will force her to confront her past and to find a way to forge a bond with the daughter she left behind. So, yeah, science fiction book. So, I was, I had a predetermined attitude that I was not going to like it. And I couldn't have been more pleasantly surprised. The thing about sci-fi is that nothing is out of bounds. Uh, the laws of gravity, the laws of physics do not apply. I mean, you're just, you can make up anything you want. You can make up worlds, you can make up creatures, species, space-time continuum, uh stuff like it's just never ending. You can do anything you want, which is a great freedom to have. And Marcel does that to an extent, but he doesn't go really far afield. I mean, the story takes place within our solar system, so we have that familiarity. And what I like about the book is that what makes a great story is what it comes down to, the characters that you create, the people, and how they relate to each other or not, and yeah, and the situations they find themselves in. The characters that Marcel has created are relatable and realistic. And one of the antagonists is one of the best characters ever. I he's an antagonist and you hate him, but I love him at the same time. Named Zane Mori, as mentioned on the back cover. Now, I'm really hoping that Marcel writes some more, because this is his only book so far. But I hope he has a few more in him, and I hope Zane Mori is present in them, because he's a great character. Um, all in all, just a great read, a lot of fun, and you'll notice the font. That's what I noticed first. It reminds me of Rollerball, one of my favorite movie posters ever. I always like the futuristic font. Now, what I don't like about the book, so I have a few very minor complaints. Um, the formatting. If I can show you on camera. No, not, try to get 2 full pages. So I don't know if you can see it there, but the borders are very large. Like I don't know. I I know it's such a nitpicky thing, but I like small borders and more words to the page, so I'm not flipping pages all the time. And so that's one little complaint. The other is that Marcel's picture is nowhere on the book, and so I will show you my nephew-in-law. There he is, the brilliant Marcel Barker. Obviously brilliant since he's reading my book. And yeah, so I wish he had every book should have an author photo, is what I'm saying. So put your picture on the book, Marcel. So, and then the last complaint I have, I can't tell you because it would ruin it for you. But if you read this book, which I hope you will, I hope you'll buy it and read it and love it like I did. If you get that far, contact me through Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and we will discuss my issue with it. So, yes, Sera Storme by Marcel Barker. Buy this book. 5 out of 5, Marcel. Great job. I hope you have a few more books in you because I really enjoy your writing. It's very fluid writing. It's excellent. Okay, so that's it for Monday book review. Thursday movie review coming up. I'm going to do the Equalizer trilogy with Denzel Washington. The only sequels Denzel has done, the Equalizer series. So I've seen all 3 of them now, so I'll be reviewing all 3 come Thursday. And the podcast, the YouTube channel, September 19th, Tuesday. Hard and fast date. It's coming. We've got our interview lined up for this week. We'll be recording that, and Craig and I are very excited. We'll be discussing NHL stuff and whatever comes to our mind. So we're not going to pigeonhole ourselves. We're going to focus mainly on hockey, but anything is open except politics. We will not be discussing politics on this channel. So forget that. So please hit the like button and share and subscribe. So thanks for watching. And if you want to contribute to the cause, patreon.com/hockey books and storytellers. And we thank you for your patronage. So we'll see you on Thursday, everybody. I'll leave you with the greatest space song ever written, in my humble opinion. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday.